You can want more and still be happy today. It's not about having more stuff per se. So don't get stuck on that. It might be more love, more joy, more fun. My ambitions, almost all my ambitions in life, center around more of the feeling pieces, right? I got to grow in my business often to go there, but I want you to have ambition, and I want you to allow that ambition. You want to go to another level? You want to understand success? Let me give you this first breakthrough. Those who achieve it have higher ambition. That's why I started the seminar like this. You have to raise it. You need to be in a group that raises it for you if you don't do it yourself, or a coach, an accountability, a mentor, somebody, your buddy, whatever. Somebody's got to be around you. I want to reflect back to you now what you heard from Jamie this morning. Remember, she had her first makeup made when she figured out, just for herself, when she figured out how to cover her rosacea. What did she say to you? She used the same term 3 times in her talk. Same term, 3 times. The first time she figured it out, she's like, other women like this. This is going to be huge. First time she's doing it, solved her own problem. She said, this is going to be huge. Then, they figured out, they get the janky website built by the dummies guide for HTML. The website goes up. She said, what? This is going to be huge. Oh, you guys suck. Oh no, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. That's what it felt like her. Oh my God. Who's had an idea in the last 4 or 5 years? You're like, this is going to be huge. Yeah. If you haven't had that in your life yet, I don't know if you've done that personal development. Because when you do personal development, it opens up a gate of awareness that you access other ideas that are beyond you, right? If you're only accessing ideas to solve today's problem in front of you, you're in reaction mode and you don't know it. But when ideas come up that are so much bigger than you, you're like, whoa, that means you're open. That means you're a conduit to a bigger energy than yourself. That's what I want for all of you. And then, as she got onto QVC, and she did that first thing, and it sold out. And her husband's like, we're not gonna go bankrupt. She's like, the women have spoken. This is gonna be huge. Oh my God. Do you get it? Can I emphasize this enough? Is it possible for this to sink in differently tonight? After all you have been through, you must raise your ambitions. You must allow yourself to do it. You must open to that next level. Your dreams must get bigger. Not necessarily that the outcome or the achievement or the thing is, now you're telling me I'm a millionaire, now I need to be a billionaire. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we all want aliveness. We all want connection. We want meaning and growth. And growth sometimes, it is your finances. Growth sometimes is your wealth. Growth sometimes is your ability to be more confident, more strong, more capable, to serve more people. The growth, whatever it is for you. Lots of people, their first measure of growth is wealth. It's where they go because our society is built around that. I'm not saying that. What I'm suggesting is for your next level of growth, you have to remember, this is not me making this up. You remember Les Brown? You want to succeed in life? You got to be hungry. Turn the person left, right, shake them, say, you got to be hungry. Everyone says, oh, that's too much, Brendon. Ambition. I'm like, oh, guess what? You have never worked with somebody who lacked it then. Because if you've worked with people who lacked it, you know that poison. You know those pools of pessimism that people drown in when they don't have it no more. You got to allow yourself to raise that ambition. You got to have it. You got to feel it. You got to hunt it. You got to allow it. You got to cultivate it just like trucks. I'm telling you, if you don't have that ambition, you better get around it. And I know every single time I talk about this, there's somebody in the audience inevitably, it's just about money, isn't it? Or it's just about more. There's always got to be more. I'm like, listen, you got to understand, even the highest spiritual gurus in the world, now I've interviewed them or worked with most of them or talked with them, they always trick up on this one a little bit because that old school and like Buddhism, that desire might be bad, that vibe, except that that's not what they're saying. Because even the most spiritual leaders in the world, if you ask them, would you like to have a deeper connection with God? Would you like to have a deeper connection in your meditation? Would you like to have a deeper connection with the universe? They always say yes. Well, a deeper connection means more connection, means ambition. You can have ambition to have greater depth in your relationships. Ambition is not bad. Many of you, and I really want you to get this, you have been caged financially, you've been caged emotionally, you've been caged spiritually by the people around you who set the frame for you, right? Oh, listen, girl, why can't you be happy with what you already have? Who's ever heard it? Why do you need more happiness, you son of a... Because for some people, if they have scratched and scrounged their whole life, they've lived in lack for their whole life, anyone around them who wants more is the enemy. Because sometimes when you are in lack, your judgment goes higher. Often some people in lack, and I'm not just talking about finances, so don't judge me here. I'm saying people in lack, a lack in mindset, a lack in success, a lack in drive, a lack in motivation, a lack in love. I mean, listen, it's real. People who have a lack in love or a lack in anything tend to have an abundance of judgment. You know? You all know somebody. You fell in love with somebody, you were giddy and happy, you told your friend who ain't got no love, and they were just like, whatever, good for you. Ugh. And instead of being happy for you when you found more, or you found the right thing, or you found success, they became critical. You can want more and still be happy today. Right? Isn't it true you can be happy with your kids today, but you still want more for them in the future? That's right. When you can get that, you're like, you can do that too. You can be happy today and still want more for you in the future, just like you want more for your kids in the future. And when you unlock that, I'm telling you, it is a huge unlock. It's how I started running with all the big dogs who do have the planes and the trains and the things. I mean, literally, they do. I know they own their own trains too. It's some crazy stuff out there. Let me tell you what. And so you just go, okay. Let me level up that ambition. Maybe it's okay. It's not about having more stuff per se. So don't get stuck on that. It might be more love, more joy, more fun. My ambitions, almost all my ambitions in life, center around more of the feeling pieces, right? I got to grow in my business often to go there, but I want you to have ambition, and I want you to allow that ambition.
All human beings, what we really desire once we get past safety and sustenance are these four aspirations. We want a greater sense of aliveness. That might mean presence, consciousness, awareness, vibrancy, passion, enthusiasm. We all want more of that. Some people call it adventure. Some people call it just the spice of life or joie de vivre. Whatever it is, we want a sense of aliveness. The second aspiration we talked about was deep connections. That means your relationships. At the end of our lives, it's the relationships that matter so much to us. And we know from research that the deeper relationships you have, the longer we live. Third, meaningful pursuits. Some people get this through creating. Some people get this through service. But I'm here to tell you, the important phrase here is meaningful pursuits. You have to pursue something. We all want to get better, to become more, to be a better leader, a parent, servant, role model. That sense each day that we have something to do that matters. Growth Day, world's #1 system for achieving it.
We know from research to improve your life long-term, you gotta track your habits. You need a mindset journal. You gotta have a goal-setting system. You need deep dive education. You need coaching. You gotta have ongoing conversations with other people about your personal and your professional goals.
Our goal for you is to help you make self-improvement a way of life by giving you
Things that give you the guidance, the inspiration, the drive, and the motivation to continue becoming more and more successful, healthy, and happy in your life. Every day is a great day to grow. We say that every day in Growth Day. Let's make this day the day you begin that journey.